guys, it is Jess with WatchKittyShrink, and I'm coming at you with my absolute last video of the year. So I'm going to do some reviews, like I'm going to do my measurements and stuff like that. But first, let's just jump right into stats. I am 29 years old. I'm 5 foot tall. On August 23rd, 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which is a weight loss surgery with Dr. Amy Johnson in Pikeville, Kentucky at Pikeville Medical Center. My highest weight ever was in April of 2016, and it was 285.0. My surgery weight was 255.4. Last week I was 194.6. This week I am 192.8, which is a weekly loss of 1.8, since surgery loss of 62.6, and an overall loss of 92.2 pounds. So obviously a weekly loss of 1.8 is kind of a low loss, but I'm actually really tickled with it because I did not deserve any kind of loss. I really expected to have my first gain this week. So let's go back to last week. You all know I weigh on Friday, so my weeks when I talk in these videos runs from Friday to Friday. So I was off work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for Christmas, and I ate like crap all 3 days. I know you're probably thinking, but you have a sleeve, you can't eat like crap, especially because you all know that I'm super sugar intolerant, which is true. I can't eat a lot at one time, and I can't eat any sweets. But what you can do with a sleeve is you can eat a little bit at one time, and you can wait. For me, it's about 2 or 3 hours till your sleeve is empty, and you can fill it back up again. You can wait 2 or 3 hours, fill it back up again. And while you're doing that, you don't think that it's going to equal out to a lot, because you're thinking, gosh, at one time I'm just eating like 3 teaspoons of potato salad, 3 teaspoons of this, 3 teaspoons of that. But by the time you eat every 3 hours, and not because you're hungry, I'm a food addict. I will always be a food addict. I just wanted to eat because I enjoy eating. So by the time you eat every 3 hours like that, by the end of the day, you have probably had 15 tablespoons or teaspoons, probably tablespoons really, of potato salad, and 15 tablespoons of baked beans, and so on and so forth. So it's all mental. This weight loss surgery helps you eat less, but you still have to be on your point. And I wasn't this weekend, and to be honest, I don't regret it a whole lot, because I don't plan on being like that all the time. But it was Christmas, I had a 3-day weekend, and I did it. It's whatever. I'll tell you this, and I've said it before at Thanksgiving, the worst part about giving yourself a little cheat or a slide, for me, you all know I eat a super low carb lifestyle anyway. So on those days when I reintroduce carbs for just, well, it should have just been 1 day. It was 3 days for me. It makes you crave carbs. So the rest of this week, from Tuesday till today, Saturday, I've been craving carbs, and you have to go through that whole battle of getting your body used to eating no carbs again. So, and I was lazy all 3 days. Really, I'm very pleased with that. What was it? I can't even remember. 1.8 pound loss. Pleased with it. Really quick, I want to go over my thoughts for New Year's and New Year's Eve, and then I'm going to jump right back into weight loss, guys. So just stick with me. Probably just going to spend 3 minutes on this, and I'm not going to let myself get emotional, because that's what this is not what this is for. I just got to get the facts out so that you guys understand what I'm saying. So, first of all, I hate New Year's Eve. I have for the past 6 or 7 years. I absolutely loathe this holiday. I think for most people who are single, there's always one holiday that bothers them more. For most people, it is Valentine's Day. What are my bags doing? Sorry. For most people, it's Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day's never really bothered me, but I hate New Year's Eve. I just feel extra single on New Year's Eve. In the past 6 or 7 years, all my friends have gotten married and become parents, and so not only do I feel extra single, I kind of feel extra lonely on this holiday. I just don't like it. I do not like New Year's Eve, so I'm not really doing anything special today. But if you are, I hope you have a really great time tonight, because it is, like, you know, a great occasion. Please be safe. Do not drink and drive, because that's for assholes, and I'm not friends with assholes. So just don't drink and drive. Don't do it. And to be honest with you, I would rather be in bed by midnight and just sleep this whole day over. But I might stay up to midnight to welcome in 2017. And basically, so I can tell 2016 to kiss my ass. Fitness-wise and health-wise, 2016 has been very good to me. I'm not knocking that. I appreciate it. You know, I've lost 92 pounds in 1 year. That's amazing. So I'm not being a brat. I appreciate the few good things that 2016 has done for me, but it's without a doubt been the absolute worst year of my life. Other than health, take health out of the equation and my weight loss out of the equation, been the worst year of my life. January 2nd, my mama, I'm sorry guys, January 2nd, 2016, my mama, who has lived with me my whole life, she's my second best friend, only second to my mom. I'm so sorry. She was diagnosed with breast and lung cancer. All of this year we have been facing radiation and chemo, and we lost an uncle who was diagnosed just a few days after my mama. It's been a really, really hard year for my family, and it was coming off of another really hard end to 2015, where I lost 2 uncles within 1 week of each other. So basically, the end of 2015 and the first 8 months of 2016 can kiss my ass. I'm really glad for it to be over, and I really pray for health and happiness in 2017. I feel like when you go through a lot of grief, I feel like it changes you a little bit, and I'm starting to feel a little bit more like myself now. So hopefully 2017 is going to be a good year. That's all I'm going to say about it, and if I let myself dwell on it, someday maybe I will tell a long story about 2015 and 2016, because a lot of that led me to a lot of depression and a lot of weight gain, and so someday I'll tell that, but I don't want to get into it today. I want to talk about how 2016 has been good to me, and that has been weight-wise. So I would like to do my measurements. Now, if you all remember, I told you before that I'm an idiot and I forgot to do any measurements pre-op. So these measurements are from the day I got home from surgery. So we're talking at 255.4 compared to what I weigh now, which I keep forgetting is 192.8. So from August 24th till December 31st, in my hips, I have lost 10.5 inches. In my chest, I have lost 7.5 inches. In my upper arms, I've lost 2.5 inches. In my thighs, I have lost 3 inches. In my calf, I have lost 1 inch. And in my stomach, I have lost 16.5 inches. For an overall loss of 41 inches. That is almost 4 foot gone from my body. 4 foot! I'm 5 foot tall. So I literally have lost almost all of myself around the circumference of my body. There was a couple I was a little bit shocked about. My calf, I know my thighs are really hard to lose weight in anyway. Most of the exercise I do is walking, so, you know, my calf, I know it's going to be a long time if it ever shrinks. Losing just 3 inches in my thighs shocked me because, to be honest, that's where I can tell the most. Sorry, guys. That's where I can tell the most weight loss. My thighs look a lot smaller. In my chest, losing 7.5. These are great measurements. I'm not complaining, but I have lost all of my boobs. So they look good, guys. It's padded bra. I've lost all of my boobs, so I thought it would lose more inches than that. But I'm really happy with them, especially the hips and the stomach. Those are cool. So let me just look at my notes here. I did stats and measurements. Told you all I ate like crap at Christmas. Told you all that I'm super glad that 2016 is almost over. Okay, so a lot of people request this, and I know it's super popular in this community. Everybody wants to see what I eat in a day video. I do think you all deserve to see what I eat in a day, because I'm actually 4 months out now. And I think, you know, of course you'd want to see what somebody's eating at 4 months out. The easiest way to see what I'm eating is to add me on MyFitnessPal. I track every single day, and I never complete my diary so that you can see it, because I still eat well under 1,000 calories. So if I complete the diary, they won't share it. But you can always go on there and see what I'm eating in a day. Does it look like I have a gap? My bangs, sorry. But I will try to do a video like that. Here's why I've been hesitant to do it. First of all, my restriction is super weird. Some days it's really tight, and some days it's kind of loose. And I'm really good through the week, and I'm not so good on the weekends. And I don't feel like it's fair to show you a through the week day, because then you'll think, oh my God, Jessica's a perfect weight loss surgery patient. She does everything right, and if I have the surgery, I'm going to eat like Jessica, and I'm not going to be able to eat anything, because through the week there are definitely times I still just eat 500 or 600 calories. And I don't think it's fair to do one on the weekends, because then you'll think, well, gosh, Jessica can eat so much and she's doing all this and you can still lose weight. So in order to give you an accurate picture, what I intend to do is do what I eat in a week video. Thinking about starting it. I don't want to start it this week because I have a 3-day weekend again this week. So I'm thinking next week. It'll be the first full week in January. I'll start on Monday, and I will show you what I eat from Monday to Sunday. I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. So you can see that there's a lot of like strictness, and then I give myself a little bit of pause on the weekends. Now, not crazy. The craziest thing I do is I do eat a lot of popcorn on the weekends. I'll say that I seen this on someone else's video. I'm so far away. I seen it on someone else's video. They commented, this was not a person that I know, but they had commented on someone else's video and said, is it true that you're not allowed to eat popcorn after vertical sleeve gastrectomy? My surgeon told me that it makes the sleeve very uncomfortable and you will be in a lot of pain if you eat popcorn. Now, I cannot speak for everybody, so you all in the comments, tell me if this don't apply to you. Your surgeon is trying to do you a favor by telling you that, because for me, and I know for most people, everybody I talk to just about, popcorn does not hurt. Popcorn is a slider food. So for me, it actually feels really good in my stomach, and I can eat a whole lot of it. It just slides right out the sleeve. That's what a slider food is, in and out. Doesn't make me uncomfortable, and I can probably eat an entire bag of popcorn in 2 days, which probably might not sound like a lot if you're pre-op, but to know that I can barely eat 2 ounces at a time sometimes, but yet I can eat a whole bag of popcorn in 2 days, that lets you know something. So I feel like a weekly video is going to do you all a little bit of good. So I promise I do intend to do a video like that. I'm getting to the point where I'm wanting to pick an actual diet to start, because right now I'm still doing my bariatric diet, which is from my surgeon's office, which is low carb, high protein, and they say medium fat. I tend to struggle with my fat a little bit. I always eat a little more fat than I really want to. So I'm trying to decide for sure if I want to do keto, however it's said, or pound of cure. I'm wanting to do a little bit of research on them. There's a lot of things I like about both. I'm leaning towards keto because I already know how to do that. I'm really good at low carb, but I also really like the thought processes behind pound of cure, and I'm absolutely obsessed with vegetables, so who knows? That's something that I'm going to do some research on this weekend, and hopefully into the new year I'll have like a set way of eating. But at the same time, I'm trying to convince myself, like, why be stricter on yourself? What you're doing's working. But the reason I want to start getting a little stricter is I am 4 months out. You know, things might start slowing down in the next 2 or 3 months, and if I'm on a strict diet, maybe they won't. But that's really all I have for you all this week. I hope you all have a really, really amazing New Year's. And I will see you guys in the new year. Bye.